Oh, they got new colors. Ooh, this is pretty. It's like my nails. Got this one. I think these are probably more because these say ceramic. You like that gold? And look, see, that's too tight, right?
No, I can't even tell. Wait, oh, it comes out.
Yeah.
No, that's straight. It's actually kind of too loose. Wait, let me see. No, that's not coming off. Cool. Slip right on and off. Just see,
that's
this
more
is like
comfortable.
Snug. That's not.
Oh. We're just looking at the Oura rings, trying to decide which one.
What size?
Okay.
Like this one, it stays down, and I would have to twist it off.
Right.
This one could fall off.
So you would do the size 7?
It might be a little snug. Let me see. Like it'll be down there. Twist it off.
I would rather you twisting it off than
this could fly off. It's
that's too. Yeah, so you need a 7, and that's the ring because you can wear it on any finger you want.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Ring finger. I always wear my rings on my ring finger.
Oh,
Look how ashy.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't gonna say that. But I like these. These are cute. That pink.
I like this one. I don't wear silver, so maybe just black. Which one you got? You got the black one?
Is the stealth and silver.
Okay, and the stealth is $3.99?
And the silver is $3.40. You don't want that silver. It's this silver, right?
Yes.
You don't want that one, do you?
I can order the black one if that's the one you want, though.
No, we would just go to another store to
I can
so
check
we won't
and
have to
see
wait.
if other stores have it before you drive out there, though.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I know I might be the only store that has the most in stock.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I just got
I can say that if you don't like the silver, Amazon has different color bands, but they don't make the ring too bulky.
Oh, you can cover the color?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I might
show
have to
it
do
to you
that.
in a second.
Oh, okay.
Right. So it's like an
Of course,
Apple Watch.
I can show it to you.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to order.
Right.
Thank you, because I didn't even know. Right. Okay, so she'll take the silver then. So, Cleveland is attempting to make a gluten-free apple pie. So,
without all my tools.
Why? Anyway, he mad because I threw the apple core away.
Right.
I wasn't even using it.
That's the major.
Actually, I didn't throw it away. I gave it away.
She thinks I'm supposed to use an apple core every day before not to be discarded. What are you talking about? Who uses an apple core? That's just something you keep. So when you need it, it's there. Now I gotta cut the apples in the fork, try to dig all that dumb crap out when I could have just went boom, turn, and pull it out.
That's what I showed him how to do.
Forward all these little baby pieces chopped up trying to get the core out when I could have just did it with one thing.
All right, so I'm about to show y'all how I do it because he swear up and down he needed that.
I do need it.
And then he talking about, because I did these.
Right,
I took the core out of these with just a good old paring knife.
It took like 20 minutes.
No, it was a lie.
Forever.
No, it didn't.
She just good for throwing stuff out. She threw away
Brother,
my favorite shoes I ever hooped in. This was when I was in my hooping prime.
And this was, mind you, Deja was a baby. So this was 22 years ago, y'all. He would not let that go.
Well, the reason why, the reason why, first of all, them was my favorite hooping shoes. That's when
they were some Air ones.
Right, they stopped making them. So I went to the store. Of course they was beat because they was broke in, perfect for hooping in. It was the ones that didn't have no shoestrings. You just put your foot in it and you're done. Them was my favorite shoes, and then I came home looking for them to go hoop. They was gone.
I cleaned out the closet.
Like,
Listen, I was cleaning out the closet. The mugs was beat to death, so I threw them in the garbage.
Twisting my ankle without them, and then after that, I went to look for them. They stopped making the shoes, so I couldn't find them nowhere. And I wear 13, so good luck trying to.
Boom.
Yeah, but look at the meat.
That's because I could. When you core an apple, it just be a circular. It still be meat.
Just a little bit though.
Or apple in this case.
Yeah,
Boom.
It's meat. I don't feel like cutting up. First of all, I wanted the apples to be a certain way so I can use this thing. Now, how am I going to put that on there?
On the what? Easy.
How am I going to do that?
You talking about this now? I think they can see it.
I'm talking about this. How am I supposed to put that on there?
I just bought this from
because the recipe called for thin sliced apples. So I want to use this.
Hold on, let me wash this. Where's the thing at?
The plastic thing. You ain't even get that out? But what you about to do?
I just grabbed
you was going to use your hand?
I don't know.
See,
you said I was about to attempt, right? I don't know what I'm doing. What do you mean? I've been buying freaking...
He left this in the drawer, y'all.
Well, I was looking for the apple core. That's why I was distracted. I wasn't thinking about that crap.
Now he ain't gonna never live down that doggone apple core. No, you about to cut your... Don't do it that way.
Why?
Because you need to get that. Now you're making more steps than you need to be.
That's the fastest way for me. I don't want to do that. Because I'm going to cut my finger trying to go straight through. Because when I'm pushing, it's not gliding. See, it's not going. And I don't want to go too hard.
Twist a little bit. There you go.
Wasting
there you
apple.
go.
Wasting apple.
Okay, so now let's get one of these apples right here. I don't know if this going to stick on.
Wait, no. That's the wrong way. I want them the long way. That's why I said I needed the core. Let's see if this even works. Wait, shouldn't I put this in the bowl?
Well, it got different levels too.
Yeah, this too thick. That's way too thick. No, that's okay.
There's different levels.
No, that's hot.
See, right here.
Can I go up one more level?
You on the...
Yeah.
That's making it thinner, you think?
Yeah, it told me to make it super thin. Not super thin, but thin. So it can... Is this the same one?
You brave enough to do it like that?
No. I mean, I am, but I don't want to...
Turn it the other way, yeah.
I need to... See, it's weird now because it needed to be a whole apple.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem because it's not...
Bro,
no, it's not sharp enough or something?
Yeah, it's sharp enough. I just need that apple core.
That's why I don't really care for gadgets, y'all. I don't.
Yeah, I need it like this.
They just take up space.
Yeah, it's just... Look like Freddy Krueger. It's just scraping it like look like Freddy got to it. Look like Freddy got to it. Yeah, man, I ain't trying to cut my finger. Oop. Yeah, this thing ain't. Where'd you even?
Home good. Yeah, I'd rather just look.
Yeah, you be quicker. No. I'm about to use this tool I bought. She claimed don't work. And yeah, that's way faster than you.
Yeah. So I like to do it the old school way.
I'm about to use this tool I bought.
Boom.
She said don't work.
But that's for like if you chopping, you're not scooping. That's why it's
I don't need the scoop.
That's not getting it.
Huh? It's perfect.
He bought this too, y'all. I'm like, we do not need that. It's like one of the, you chop up onions or whatever, and then but see, you use this to scoop it up and then put it in the bowl. But in this case, you don't need that. And the knife is sharper.
I don't need that, huh?
Mines were thinner.
Yeah. I don't.
Nah.
Okay. Well,
mine were thinner.
Keep making them thin then so I can stand around and do nothing then.
And look how quick. It seemed like that is like pressing on it. Like it's not. Look at that. Look at that. Go on somewhere with them gadgets. Let me. We're hands and a knife. Boom.
And
gadgets. Like they just take up freaking space.
Am I supposed to? I don't really know. Is he supposed to be thawed out before I bake it?
What does it say?
I don't know. Brown rice flour.
This the apple you making?
It's supposed to be 5. That's the whole bag.
That's what I'm saying. Is this everything? This all the apples?
No, it's 2 right here.
Oh, you need 2 more.
Yeah, it's 2 more that need to be cored, and then once it's cored, then I can do all of that.
He all in my way. I'm supposed to be making some Salisbury steak, mashed potatoes. Oh, I got some corn too.
I told her I was gonna be over there, but she...
And broccoli and biscuits, y'all. Don't that sound good? Me and Deja just got back we went to Costco's and Burlington. And we also went to Best Buy. You see, she got the Aura ring. And I can't find mine. I had it when we went on a cruise. And I took it off and put it somewhere. And I don't know what I did with it. You got yours set up, Deja?
Yeah. Take it off because it's charging.
That's 67%. So she just, I don't know if I showed y'all. I don't know if we showed them, but she got the silver one and then we did. I don't remember when I cut the camera off. Mm-hmm.
Oh wait.
But yeah, she but the lady, she don't go in there. The lady at Best Buy that was helping us, She put us up on the cases, or what do you call them? Case. I didn't know because I was so tempted to get that or one of them colors. It was a color y'all seen. It was like a color like this, or a little lighter, and then that pink. Cause y'all know I didn't even want. Why is this so hard?
Because you
in there. Oh yeah, it must be in a
cut through the seeds.
Yeah. But yeah, she pulled it up on Amazon for us and everything. Like, yep. So if you didn't know, the Aura Ring got case, y'all. Different color cases. But some of y'all probably don't want no colored. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I like that. If I'm wearing red, then I can change my ring to a red. But some people like to make it look like, you know, actual ring. Yeah, I'm probably go sell Cleveland's because he can't where he is. Because what it does to your hand?
Yeah, my hand was asleep for like a month.
Yeah, the signals or something messes with his.
So if yours do that, you know what's doing it.
Yeah,
I was asleep, like I kept waking up because my hand felt it was like
tingly,
like nerve damage or something. Yeah, it kept making my hand was asleep. My left hand was asleep for a month. Even a couple weeks after I took it off, that's how I tested to see if it was the ring.
Mm-hmm. Well, you looked it up too, and other people
I did look it up. Yeah, I stopped wearing it, and it was still there. I'm like, bro, what is going on? And it took like a couple weeks after, and then I put it back on, and it started back. So I'm like, I can't wear this. So I just stopped wearing mine. Because
we got 45 days to take stuff back to Best Buy. And it was like a couple months after. Because otherwise we would have just returned it. Yeah. But I didn't know. It was after the fact. Huh? How come it don't happen to you?
I don't know.
Me? Oh, everybody's different. There's a lot of people it don't happen to, obviously. And there's a lot of people that it does happen to. So, because he looked it up. Yeah. Was it Reddit or just Google? Oh, right. Did you look it up on Reddit or you just?
I just looked it up on the internet and people were saying, it made their hands
like. Why are you cutting apples?
Because I'm making me a gluten-free apple pie.
Why do you keep put that in there? Huh? She said, right.
And when it come out smelling delicious, it say, right. I hide it in the room somewhere for me. What? Good.
Bake me a cake. You forgot how to cook now.
Right. She's a baker now. It's funny because Deja got this apron. She bought herself an apron, and I said, "Oh, when Deja get that apron on, it means she mean business."
So make this pie to me.
All right. Last one.
See, it's supposed to be like flat like this. It's supposed to stay on the rails.
But, so that's why it's supposed to be something big, probably.
No, something skinny.
Like an onion.
You have an onion. How in the world? I said it's supposed to be flat on the rails.
Oh yeah, because that's why I'm thinking these right here need to be longer so it can actually stick in there, so you can actually move it without the.
This is one of them things that's useless. That you gotta cut something up a whole bunch of times for to use it, and if you're doing that, you might as well just use it. I mean, cut it up. You see what I'm saying?
They do have better ones.
Because why does this have guardrails? But it can't nothing barely fit under there but some cheese or something. See the guardrails? For you to keep it steady like this.
Let me flip this over real quick. It smells like onion. Let me see. I'm about to cut up this onion. I need this onion anyway from when I
this recipe.
When I make my Salisbury steak, smother it in onions and mushrooms.
It's not gonna stick. Why are you trying to force it to stick? That's what I'm trying to tell you. That Javonne, how would you? Now see, look how wild you are because there's no rail. No, man. Look how. Nah. No.
Yeah, this
This is used. This.
Wait, I had a groove.
Man, that's done. You might as well just cut it.
Messing up the onions. Don't cut your finger. It's making a lot of.
This is supposed to.
Look, it did look.
Man, nah. This is supposed to stay on the rail so you can go. If you up here, you can't even keep it right. And these ain't even deep enough.
How much did I pay for that? I think probably like $5.99.
That apple core worked way better than that.
What you know? Because we missed it.
Oh, it's the gluten-free flour, brown sugar, and then granulated sugar, so white sugar or whatever.
Make sure what's the name it?
That's flat.
Like get it.
I don't want to put my finger in it, but yeah, it's good. 2 teaspoons of that, but it's gonna mix with the nutmeg. That's cool, right?
It don't matter. We don't use them like that. Cinnamon or nutmeg, we don't use them like that.
This I don't need a lot of because nutmeg kind of strong to me. All right.
You sure said? cheese.
Let's say half a teaspoon.
I caught it too late. I'm like, you sure? It said just digs a little bit out.
Nah, I'm good.
You know, no. Give me this. This the nutmeg right here.
I like nutmeg now. Just leave it alone.
It's gonna be way too powerful.
It's fine.
See, look.
Yeah, no, when I'm doing it.
Now you just took some of the cinnamon out.
We'll put a little bit of cinnamon back because the cinnamon ain't go. That nutmeg is.
Okay, stop. Leave it alone. As soon as now my pie gonna collapse. Leave it alone. Stop touching it. I guess because of the brown sugar, it's like lump. Sometimes it get hard or whatever.
I'm gone, y'all. I'm going back upstairs. See,
Y'all can watch him struggle.
y'all can watch him struggle.
So it told me to melt this butter. So I'm gonna melt it. Because this, it's one of them crumble tops. So I've made this before a long time ago. But it's been a long time, so. I really hate bacon. I ain't gonna say I hate it, but I just don't have the patience for it like I used to. I'd rather have it cooked, but I'm trying to stay away from gluten right now. Because when I don't eat gluten, I feel a lot better. Stomach feels better. And when I want to lose weight, I stay away from gluten too. Because it cut out a whole lot of stuff. I'll be like, I can't eat that, it's gluten in it. Basically cut out 98% of junk food, like processed stuff. Because it's all laden with gluten. All right, so I'm not about to make no dough from scratch. I ain't got time for that. Add the butter, melt the butter, mix, combine well. I'm supposed to refrigerate, place the bowl in a refrigerator or freezer for 10 minutes. Wait, is this this is the crumble top? I'm supposed to pour the butter. Let me move this. It says, what she said? That's the minute. All right, so add the melted butter to the mix, combine well, place the bowl in the refrigerator, freeze it for 10 minutes. So the butter's still hot, so I don't know how this is about to look, but whatever. Just dump this in there real quick. Because this is just going to be the crumbles. I don't really care. This is going to be the top. Because this is one of those pies that don't have a top. So it's all the crumbles is the top. So mix this up well. Oh, that look good already. But how am I supposed to make it crumbly? Guess you'll tell me. I don't know. This look like molasses. So I guess when it freezes, it's gonna like turn into like a graham cracker or something. I'm not sure. Because before when I made this stuff, they just made me dump butter that was kind of chilled into flour, and you just like mix it up and it start turning into crumbles. Because it's like the butter sticking to the flour, but it don't be melted. So I never melted it before. That's why I didn't understand why I had to put it in the freezer, but now I see why. She said make the filling in a large bowl, place and prepare apple slices, did that. And toss with sugar, cinnamon, and salt. Oh, but I gotta make a little mixture. I think it was a half a cup of sugar. Let me go back. Half a cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I'm gonna just mix it in this bowl. And that's enough salt. Cinnamon, I can just eyeball the cinnamon. Ain't no big deal. That's enough. And then the sugar, let's say half a cup. Half a cup of sugar. So just mix this up and then toss the apples into here. Dump it in here with the apples and then toss it all around. You should just make apples like the apple pie filling at home. Just make it in a pot and eat that without the crust and stuff. That's what I used to do a long time ago. Preheated to 375. There we go. Finally found it. 375. The oven is preheated to 350. I think I did something wrong with this stuff because I don't know. I don't think I was supposed to pour the hot butter in there like that. I think I was supposed to let the butter cool or something. I don't know. I think I misread it or read it wrong or something. But this might be too many apples for this pie crust. But we're gonna find out. Dump this in. Wait, am I supposed to do something else? Like put butter in this or something? I don't think so. I forgot. Well, this looked like too many apples to me. It may be some leftover apples. Clearly, because this is too many. told me 5 apples, I would only use 3 or maybe 4. I know it's gonna bake down some, but I need enough space to put this stuff on top, right? Because yeah, it's kind of like too tall or something, and I still got a bunch of apples left. So let's see how this is gonna work. It's probably gonna get all over the place, and I don't see how this is crumbly. Yeah, I didn't do this right, bro. There's no way. I don't know. It looked weird. I'm pretty sure I butchered this recipe. Because the last time I did this crumbly stuff, it didn't look like this. Gluten-free or not, I don't know. I remember taking butter that was kind of soft and then like just mixing it a whole bunch up with the flour and it turned into like a bunch of crumbles. This looked like some type of paste or something. So whatever. I'm still about to eat this thing because doing all of this work, I need some. Gotta eat it. So try to get this spread kind of evenly, hopefully. But this looks kind of weird to me. It's probably gonna be a fail, but whatever. They're gonna roast this pie bad, but it's okay. There you go. Looks weird, but we'll see. Maybe it tastes good. Maybe it's one of those sleeper pies. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the oven real quick. Go ahead and get this shit in the oven. Oh wait, I gotta put it on the pan. And then set a timer for 45 minutes, I think. Right in the middle. Timer. Where's the timer at? Oh. Well, yeah, I don't know. Think I did something wrong. What? As far as looks and presentation, it don't look right. But hey, that part looked good right there. Ugh, why is it so wet? Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be good. I think I messed this up pretty bad. Because the inside, I don't think it's supposed to be this wet. Let's see. This is kind of too big, so it don't really matter. I'm just trying to do this with one hand. Yeah. Well, it's not that bad. I thought it was much more. I thought it was wetter than that. It's okay. Because it's not cool, so it's supposed to be cooled down, but whatever. It's too hot still. And the apple's not crunchy enough. Should have did them thicker. It's surprisingly not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. Needs more sugar. It's edible. I'll drink some coffee with this or something in the morning. It's more of a, I don't know, like a paste crust. But it's okay. It's edible. They're not going to taste it probably. They're going to look at this thing like,
Girl, I think we're going to make that Salisbury steak dinner tomorrow. I already put it off already. I was supposed to make it last night, but I didn't feel like it. I had Cleveland go pick me up some Mission Barbecue. Fast forward today. Now, mind you, I was not planning on leaving the house today. I am planning on putting some candles on the faith-based candles on the website. And I'm also about to bring back our body frosting, which is lotion, our body lotions. So I'm sitting downstairs. I was eating my oatmeal, had my coffee. Deja come in here talking about, can you go to Best Buy and Costco with me? So I finished up what I needed to do because she was saying that she was going in I think it was 2 or 3 hours. I didn't vlog when we were in Costco. So she went to Burlington to look for some workout clothes. Didn't find any. So we walked down to Ross and Marshall's. And she found something in Marshall's. Then we went to Best Buy. I got her that Aura ring. Can't find mine. I am mad about it. So yeah, I just got sidetracked after, me waiting on Cleveland to finish his apple pie. I was finishing up with Velvety Vibes, like creating labels and stuff like that. Pricing, trying to see profit-wise, all of that all of that boring back end stuff. And here it is, 7 o'clock, and I'm like, I don't feel like cooking this. I said I was gonna retwist my hair today. I did do an Instacart for Sally's earlier this morning. Like I said, I was not planning on leaving the house today. If I'd known that I was going out, I would have just, you know, went by Sally's and picked this stuff up. But I got me some nails, some press-on nails. I don't plan on going to the shop no time soon. The only time I'll probably go to the shop and get my nails done is if I'm going on vacation. Because one thing I do not like is wearing press-ons on vacation, because sometimes they pop off. You got to carry the glue with you. It's just too much for me. So I just like to get my nails done when I'm on vacation. But I'm not planning on going on vacation anytime soon. So we gonna pop those on, but first I got to get this off. This is gel. So I do have one of those nail drills, so I'm gonna get this top coat off, scrub that off, and then I bought some acetone, because for the life of me I cannot find my acetone. So I purchased some more, and I just purchased this here. I got some more edge control by this brand. Never tried them before. And I got one of my favorite lock gels, this brand called Made for Locks. Love this lock gel. I did get a bonnet from Marshall's. I picked up this one, and then I picked up a pink one. So she took that one, and I was like, well, give me this one back, because you know I love some black. And I also picked up this from Marshall, this face mask by Dr. Jerk. This was like the only one just hanging there all lonely. I mean, it was with the rest of the face mask, but this was the only one by this brand. You can find this brand in Sephora, and I know it's pretty expensive. This was $12.99 for how many? I don't know. Girl, what if it's only one in here? Oh, 5. It's 5 in here. So I thought I'll give these a try. And also from Sally's, I picked up this nail glue. Naya, she said it looked like a needle, like you taking Ozempic or something. I'm like, girl, how you know about that doggone TikTok? Yeah, they did say this was pretty popular. People over at TikTok said that. Well, I don't know that they said it. It said it on the Sally's website. So we gonna try it out. I didn't even notice that. It's by the same brand as the acetone, Beauty Secrets. So I plan on retwisting my hair one day. One day. I was going to do it today, but like I said, Deja asked me to go with her, and it just threw me all off. It's like, okay, I don't want to do anything now. Face mask before. I may come on here tomorrow morning and do a morning routine. I don't know. It's really not much to it, y'all, but it is a lot of people that compliment me on my skin, ask me what do I use. Obviously, they're probably new here, right? Hey, y'all. Every time I get on Whatnot, at least one person compliments my skin and asks me, you know, what do I use? So I always direct them to Velvety Vibes. And I also do get emails from people asking me like the steps. They know what I use. They want to see how I use it. I always tell them it's so simple. I do use my turmeric scrub, which I need to use it. And I'm gonna be honest, I use this probably once every 2 weeks. You can use it more, just don't use it every day. You can use it once or twice a week. Yeah, your face do not need to be scrubbed every day. It's sudsing up, or is it just me? What is going on here? After cleansing, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, the mask will begin to bubble. Leave on skin for 15 to 20 minutes, remove mask and massage excess formula into skin. Girl, I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? It's bubbling. That's so cool, right? My turmeric face wash is a must for me. Morning, night, it's a must. Even though the turmeric face wash is kind of geared towards people with problematic skin, obviously I don't have that, but it still can be used obviously for people clearer skin, because it still is going to deeply cleanse your face. I mean, getting down up in there. And then I go in with a moisturizer, and the one I'm currently using, didn't I yet? She robbed me? Oh no. The one I'm currently using is this one right here, which I got from Japan. It's almost gone. We need to take another trip to Japan. We need to book a trip to Japan. I need some moisturizer. But yeah, so that's what I've been currently using. I'll go in with my sunscreen. Probably supposed to have, the sunscreen's probably supposed to be the last thing you put on your face, I guess. I don't even know. But yeah, so I definitely use a sunscreen though when I'm going out. I don't bother obviously putting it on at night, or I don't bother putting it on if I know I'm not leaving the house. So I use my face butter, which my face has been loving so much recently. It's just, I don't know. I don't use the turmeric butter on my face. The only time I use the turmeric butter on my face, and I know a lot of y'all do, and that's good. Keep doing so. If you have problematic skin, I just use it in spots that may become a dark spot after homegirl decides to pop up during that time of month. So I only get a pimple here and there when it's around that time of month, either before my period or even after my period. A pimple pop up. Sometimes a pimple pop up, and she brings a little friend sometimes as well. It don't be more than two, so most of the time it's just one. Sometimes one will leave a dark spot. I don't pick at it, I don't bust it or anything. It's just, I don't know, it's just the nature. I don't know. It is what it is. When I would go in and use either the turmeric oil or the turmeric butter and kind of spot it, you know. And that's another thing too. If you don't want to use the oil all over your face, or if you don't want to use the butter all over your face, just spot it. Wherever the spots is, just treat it in that specific spot. I know a lot of y'all use the products under your arms, your elbows, your knees, wherever you want to kind of lighten up the area. My face has really been loving this. I guess it's the different extracts in it. The Rose Glow Oil. Switching between these two, my face loves both. These just only don't provide a glow, because I know we always saying, oh, you know, you're glowing, your face be all shiny or whatever, but it also hydrates and nourishes your face as well, y'all. So it's just not all about the outer appearance. You don't want products that only focus on the outer appearance. You want the product to soak in and do what it's supposed to do, which is hydrate, plump, nourish, you know, all of the things, right? You don't want just the oil just to provide that glow, but only sits on top of your skin. I'm guessing my face really loved the watermelon extract in here. I love the way this smells. It smells so good. It's just a little hint of watermelon from the watermelon extract. There's no fragrance in here, because I know someone had asked about fragrance. So yeah, it's no fragrance in here. It just has watermelon extract. So it just gives you that little touch of a watermelon scent, and it smells so good and just so refreshing. If I had to choose between the two, like the butter or the oil, for me, I will forever be a butter girl. It's just something about the butters. Naya swears by this, and she can't use much on her skin. If anything on her skin, po thing. But this right here, she can use. It doesn't bother her, and like I said, she swears by it. If you watch her vlogs, you see she always recommended this. If she'll recommend anything else, she gonna recommend this. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit. I don't know if it's been 15 to 20 minutes yet. I'm gonna apply this night cream. So I do use this. I have to show y'all this CeraVe night cream. I use that, and that is it, y'all. I do not like using 50 million products on my face, and this is no shade to the girlies who do. I still love you, but I just don't understand how you do it. I don't understand it. No judgment, but I don't understand it. Let's run down real quick. This on an everyday basis. Face wash, moisturizer, sunscreen, oil or butter. boom. And then every now and then, maybe once or twice a week. For me, it's been almost 2 weeks already since I used my turmeric scrub. But yeah, we got to throw the turmeric scrub in there because you definitely need some kind of exfoliation for your face. Dang, I was supposed to bring this down on my nose. Where is it at? It's under here. Oh, forget it. Let me just scoop some and then put some on my nose. Put some on my nose. So let's go down here and make some tea. We'll come back up and take this joint off. So we're going to use this Nighty Night tea. Organic Nighty Night tea with promotes a good night's sleep, chamomile, and passion flower. I think I'm going to put something else in here as well. I'm going to mix it with ginger. That's our cue. I'm gonna let this sit out. Let me put the top on it. Just take it off. And they said when you take it off, well, like with any other face mask, you work, I guess this the serum, into your face. I like this face mask so far. Visually, to be honest, my face looks the same as it looked if I put on any other face mask. So we'll see like what the long-term effects is. I don't even use face masks like that. That was last week. I used that face mask that you peel off. I used that. That was trash to me. I don't even know. It was this right here. This was actually Naya's. I'll give it right back to her. It was hard to peel off. I don't know if I didn't put it on thick enough or what. I'm trying to let this set in a little bit. I actually got my fan that I said I was gonna start using for my little skincare routine. Y'all remember when I picked this up from Japan, or when we were in Japan? Ooh, this feels so good. Nice and cooling on the face. Let me turn it up. When did we go to Japan? In September. I used this thing once. I used it once for what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm gonna step my game up though, because this is nice. I feel a little, a little pampered or whatever, even though I did it myself. It's making my eyes water. But yeah, even though I did it myself, I feel a little pampered, Because honestly, I don't use face masks either like that. I use a face mask maybe once or twice a year. The actual face mask that I just used. It made my eyes all watering. So now we're gonna go in. Let me wipe my eyes. And these pads right here are a must for me. Pads, these cleansing cloths is a must for me. I love them. Love them. Only thing I don't like about this though, let me look in there and make sure you don't wash it off, because it feels like sticky. See, I don't like that. See, this is annoying me. I'm saying like sticky. Like, you see that? Ooh, I spoke too soon when I said I like this mask. I'm gonna have to wash it off. Ooh, let me look at the reviews. Let me go get my phone. First, let me see where my child is. Even though it's only 8 o'clock, make sure she's not out walking nowhere. I don't think she would have. Let me see, where does she go? I'm talking about Deja. She might have went to the gym. Oh, it do say walking. Who's she walking with? Let me call her. It say walking near. Oh, it means not in the car. Oh, look like she out eating somewhere. Oh no, she at the gym. This girl at the gym. This Life 360 app is the GOAT. Okay, but anyway, let me look up this pore affecting. Let me see what the peoples are saying. Go to Reddit or even Amazon. Oh, I got a 3.9. I should have looked at the reviews before. Yeah, I should have looked at the reviews before I purchased it. And I usually do, y'all. I usually look up the reviews. What are people saying? I thought it was really nice and cleansing. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, dang. Somebody said they left it on for 15 to 20 minutes. During that time, her skin around her eyes felt like it was on fire. I'm trying to see if anybody else, a lot of people said it burned their skin. And then we got some people saying it's amazing. Best mask ever. Somebody said, don't waste your money. I'm trying to figure out why it left my skin sticky. Because nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. There we go. There we go. She said, the mask was hard to unfold. No clear way to know where to start. And the mask dripped serum while trying to unfold it. Facts. Y'all seen it. When I finally set it on my face, not even 50% bubbled up. I thought that was odd. Well, it bubbled up a lot on mine. Plenty of serum left on my face after removing the mask. Yep. I rubbed it in, and 10 minutes later, my face was sticky. Yeah. A lot of people said it burnt their skin, though, y'all. Too sticky and too much work for a nighttime mask. Not keen to buy again, and not sure it really works anyway. Some people saying they can really see a difference in their pores, even after using it for the first time. I'm about to wash this off because I can't. It's like, it's really annoying me right now. I probably won't use them again. If I do, well, yes I will, because I mean, I bought them. I paid $13 for them, so I'm gonna go ahead and use them. Now I ain't say how long it's gonna take for me to use them. They might be sitting in there for another 3-4 years. I'm just about to put on this SaveBu night cream. And put on the butter. And we'll be done. The butter. And this is just going to not only provide extra hydration, it's going to seal in the moisture. Simple, quick, well, kind of quick night routine, even though the mask is not typical. Okay, so we're going to continue to keep it all the way real, because if I'm going to do a realistic night routine, we're going to do a realistic night routine. And that consists of taking these dentures out and soaking them. Where's my cup at? Oh, so I use this cup here, this avocado mug. This is Tabitha Brown's, well, from her collection. So if you don't want to see this part, just fast forward. That. Let me get my little tablet. Put it in there. I get my mouthwash. It's the mouthwash I use. All right, let's find something on TV. Well, actually, the TV be watching me, because I need something. I need background noise. Most of the time, I just like turn on anything. Let's see. I have something on Tubi. Tubi. Turn on the escape. Oh, I put on the escape room. Haven't seen that in a minute. But like I said, it's gonna be watching me. It's my remote to my bed. So I'm gonna turn on my little vibrating feature. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Y'all sure can't feel it, but and I like to do it. Well, it's vibrating. It's like supposed to give you like a little massage, but it's more like vibrating. And honestly, I can't sleep without it. Ever since I had this, it's like I can't sleep without it. It's like so soothing. I'll pick y'all back up in the morning. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.